Hey gut feelers, I'm super excited to talk about the ultimate guide to get rid of your UTI, your urinary tract infection forever. I'm so happy you choose to watch this video. My name is Peggy from PeggySchirmer.com. Warmly welcome you to Gut Feelings, this channel here to support you to understand your body better so you can team up together with your body and get your energy and your freedom back so you can go out there and manifest the life that you want and that you enjoy the most. Guys, UTI is a question I get so many times. Special dedication to my dear friend Margaret, who actually got me these awesome pens here. Doesn't have to do anything with UTI, but these pens, I love them. Thanks Margaret, this video is also for you. After watching this video, you will know why your UTIs in the past came back again and again. We're also going to debunk the most common mistakes that doctors and health experts still do, which often actually makes things worse. And then we're going to talk about the 5 best strategies that really attack the root cause, the underlying cause for the UTIs, so you can actually heal and protect yourself from further urinary tract infections. Let's go! Why does your urinary tract infection come back again and again? Why do you have these UTIs? And what are the biggest mistakes that we're still making in the medical industry and also with all the home remedies? Simple answer, we just don't know what we're doing, and often the kind of medication that we give, they're actually aggravating the body more. They make it more difficult for the body to deal with UTIs and to heal itself. If you're watching this, I guess you have experience with all kinds of medications, may it be antibiotics that are often given, or pain medication, or in severe cases even steroids, which just mess up with your hormonal system really hard on the liver, and they actually don't work, or they just work for a tiny bit and then the UTI comes back again and again. You also might have heard of strategies like you wipe in the wrong direction on the toilet, or you have too many different sexual partners, you should change your sexual practices, things like that. This is all, forget about it, this is all just doctoring on the symptoms, but it's not addressing the real root cause. Another common mistake that is often made is that doctors start to treat a yeast infection, which often comes in combination with UTIs. Now guys, yeast infection, especially like things like Candida, yeast is not the problem in it by itself. Candida actually hates the underlying cause of UTIs. It actually works against it. So see Candida more like as a symptom. So you don't need these antifungal medication for treating yeast or treating UTIs. And it's all going to make more sense, because we are now going to talk about what actually causes UTIs and why they are coming back again and again and again. Now, medical science and research know that it's a bacteria. So it's bacterial somehow, that's why they give these antibiotics. What they don't know is that it's a specific type of bacteria. Usually doctors with their antibiotics, they are tackling all kinds of gram-negative bacteria like Escherichia coli, for example, or even gram-positive bacteria like Staphylococcus. They are all not healthy for our body, definitely not, but this is not the real cause. If you have UTIs, what you're actually dealing with is a specific strain of Streptococcus, of strep, which often, because of all the antibiotics that we got throughout our life, is actually growing stronger and stronger and even resistant to any kinds of antibiotic medication. You might now think, yeah, okay, it's just another bacteria. What's the difference? Well, guys, it's not just another bacteria, unfortunately. It's bacteria that actually find a host in your body. It's nesting deep inside your tissue. It can nest in the liver, can be in the gut, can be in the lymphatic system, and of course, it's in the bladder. In the inside of the bladder. That's also why there's so much inflammation there. Where's the pain coming from? These cramps, bladder spasms. And in the worst case scenario, the bacteria moves up and goes up to the kidneys. And then we have an upper urinary tract infection, which can bring you into the hospital, where you then might really need the antibiotics to just save the situation and handle the symptoms. Alright guys, now that we talked about what's UTI, where does it come from? It comes from Streptococcus bacteria, which we often pick up actually in childhood. It's usually not a fresh infection, it's just something that is dormant or symptomless in our body, which we grow over time, over medication, more toxins, more foods that feed these bacteria, which we're going to talk about now. The 5 strategies how you can get rid of UTIs fast and make urinary tract infections be gone forever. Number 1, you need to know your trigger foods and you need to avoid them. Anything that I'm sharing after that won't make any sense if you're not going to go for this one, because diet has a big impact on what happens inside our body. So this might be new for you. Bacteria, they're actually eating something as well, and they're also excreting something. Let's imagine Streptococcus, this bacteria, is an Airbnb guest. And your body is the accommodation for the bacteria. Now there are certain foods which basically makes it a 5-star accommodation for the bacteria. Just imagine it like room service. You know, all inclusive, you get everything. You get breakfast, you get massage, everything for the bacteria. Here's what Streptococcus loves the most. Eggs in any shape or form, awesome. Dairy products, pork, corn starches, corn syrup, soy, and gluten. Any grains that contain gluten, wheat, rye, spelt. Watch the ingredients, it's almost in everything that you can buy in processed food. This is the best all-inclusive menu for the bacteria. So guys, strategy number 1, they need to go. No pork, no eggs, dairy, gluten, soy, and corn. If you hate me now, I completely understand it. I'm also going to give you some alternatives, what you can actually eat. So please don't freak out. Take a deep breath. Watch until number 5 to treat your UTI. Strategy number 2, staying with Airbnb. There is something that makes it like ultra comfortable for the bacteria. This is, just imagine you have like a really nice carpet, really thick carpet, and then you have all these cushions which are in the most beautiful Egyptian cotton that you can imagine, in purple, so the bacteria can really lie down, sink deep into the bed. It's a really comfy, soft bed. What is that? This is a high-fat diet, because a high-fat diet, which often is also high in protein, they both go together usually. Yeah, meat, dairy is all high in fat. First of all, it's overburden for your liver and for your gut. Keeps your blood sugar levels high, especially if you eat any kinds of sugar together with it. Bad idea. Talk about that in a second. What happens there is that the fat, often our body can't really digest completely. Food starts putrefying in the gut. And the fat is in the intestinal lining, perfect space for the bacteria to start colonizing, to have like little nests and pockets in the intestine and other connective tissue. So lowering your fat is like in the accommodation for the bacteria, starting to strip off the bed, then you get rid of the cushions, then you put all the comfy chairs out, and you just get like a hard stool where the bacteria can sit on. It's just gonna go somewhere else, you know. Nobody wants to sit on a hard chair or lie in a bed without cushions in a fancy Airbnb accommodation, right? What you should eat is lots of vegetables. What a surprise. And this might shock you if you are in the I don't eat any sugar, this is bad, this is feeding Candida and stuff like that. You also need to eat fruits. Not feeding any pathogens in your body, it's doing the opposite. The only problem starts if you eat a high-fat diet and high protein and you start including fruits, which really doesn't go together. So you make your choice. Either you go this highway or you go this highway, but don't combine them. Because what actually will happen is that your blood sugar level will stay high for a long period of time because the blood gets thicker with the fat content. This will enable bacteria to feed off the high blood sugar levels. But fruits and vegetables, they are key. You know, they are nutrient-dense foods which help your body to heal. You need all these minerals and phytochemicals. They are actually killing strep. They are like the Hoover, you know, you go through the Airbnb apartment and you just hoover off all the dirt and all the stuff that the strep bacteria left behind. They are cleaning up your whole body. Strategy number 3, how to get rid of UTIs forever, is cucumber juice. I recommend juicing 2 cucumbers in the morning. First thing, drink them on an empty stomach. This is gonna help really hydrate your system much better than you can with just drink more water, which is a good idea too, to flush out the bacteria. These guys, they are mineral dense. So cucumber juice in the morning, 2 cucumbers. Start doing that for a week in a row, and then you can reassess if you want to keep going with it. It's also going to be awesome for your skin. Yeah, cucumber is one of the best skin foods. Don't just put them on top, you know, you want to have them inside your body. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean. Number 4, 2 of the most versatile and powerful healing tools that you can get in general and especially for UTIs are lemon balm, and already a bit wilted, nettles. These guys here. This is also an awesome prevention tool. Make it a practice. I recommend lemon balm. In the evening, have 1 or 2 cups before you go to bed. Also, lemon balm is really also like a comforting tea, which helps you to sleep and just feel loved and comforted. lemon balm in the evening, and then during the day you can have your nettle tea. Nettle tea in so many ways awesome, also great against food allergies and seasonal allergies. Strengthening, lots of iron, lots of vitamin K, helping to make your cell walls stronger and lowering inflammation in your bladder. Really key here. So make sure you use these 2 herbs. You can also, if you want to amp up the whole thing, you can also take lemon balm tincture, which will help you to kill off the strep and also to address the streptococcus that you have in your liver. And guys, last but not least, strategy number 5, 2 supplements I'm recommending. Number one is vitamin C. There's nothing better than vitamin C against streptococcus. That's why fruits are so awesome, because they often contain high amounts of vitamin C. However, sometimes this is not enough, especially if you have like a chronic issue with UTIs. One example would be having a mono meal in the morning with 5 oranges, which also amps up your calcium levels, by the way. If you're dairy free and you're wondering about calcium, eat oranges, guys. You don't need the dairy. I made a separate video about vitamin C. It's important to not just take this white powder, which is very acid and aggressive for your intestinal lining and also for your inflamed bladder. Vitamin C in a natural form, make sure you get this healing booster really on board to treat your UTI. Second supplement I can't recommend you enough is zinc. High quality liquid zinc sulfate, which will help you in so many ways, boosting your immune system, making your cell walls stronger, helping your liver to heal the scar tissue. And the reason why I recommend that is because we can't get enough zinc. With a lot of things that you can do, if you just eat a lot of cucumbers and fruits and veggies and stuff like that, you can actually have a pretty good mineral base. But there's still going to be zinc missing because our soil is so depleted of zinc and it's just not there anymore, you know? Liquid zinc sulfate, I also have a separate video on that one. 2 awesome supplements to help speed up the process with healing UTIs. Now guys, before we come to the bonus content, I have a request for you. So please share this video with your friends. Make this message common, because it's possible to treat it. You don't have to suffer your life with all the pains and all the discomfort and not be able to enjoy life to the fullest. If you put these 5 things into action, so get rid of the trigger foods, start eating lots and lots of vegetables and fruits and low fat, no extra fat needed. Drink your cucumber juice, 2 cucumbers in the morning, have the lemon balm and the nettle tea, and take a high quality zinc and natural vitamin C. If you put that into practice, I'm so sure you're not just going to improve your UTIs and have them gone, because it's the same root cause. You also work against skin issues, acne, eczema, allergies, gut problems, think of Candida overgrowth, think of SIBO, an overburdened liver, sinus issues, brain fog, asthma, feeling of dizziness that you can't focus. There's so much which goes into that, so know that if you're attacking this, it's gonna have an effect on your whole body and you're likely also gonna have much more energy. Now guys, before I share my favorite Feel Better UTI bonus tip with you, if you feel this was all too much for you, you have so much information, how can you possibly eat anything that doesn't contain these 6 foods that we discussed and that is low fat and just veggies? Isn't that boring? If you're new to this, I might have the perfect solution for you. I've developed a 1-week guide without all these trigger foods, but with nourishing, delicious recipes that are easy to make and also perfect for the on-the-go lifestyle. It contains a meal plan for a week, has a recipe guide, gives you background information about all the healing foods in there, and it contains a shopping list, so you just it's really simple. You just go through the supermarket, I have this, done. You know, 1 week. It's called the Gut Healing Guide or the Gut Healing Challenge. Link to that below so you can have a look at the preview. And now let's come to the bonus tip. And this one is perfect if it's getting a little bit cold outside, if you feel like, oh my god, I actually just want to hide, I feel down. The UTI Feel Better drink contains 3 ingredients. I'm going to make a separate video where I show you absolutely how you can do that just now shortly so you can get started. You need a piece of ginger, you need 1 lemon, and you need honey. These guys, they are one of the best things to work against strep. Ginger also helps to relieve period pain. This is containing calcium and lots of minerals and vitamin C, of course. And I'm just not even going to get started how awesome this golden liquid is for your body. Enzymes, antibacterial, stuff like that. Make a ginger tea, let it cool down, press 1 lemon in it and add 2 teaspoons of honey. Stir it all in, have it in the afternoon or whenever you feel like, oh my god, I just want something warm, and that kills off the root cause and also strengthens your body from the inside out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to share this video, hit the subscribe button, put the thumbs up if that feels right for you, and I wish you a beautiful day. Keep on going. It's absolutely possible to heal your UTIs if you put these 5 strategies into practice. There's no way you're not gonna make it.